What was it like for you before anything anything happened? What was it like playing in the NBA?
Well,
What was that
firstly,
feeling like?
I think the biggest thing is, like you said, when you were talking about your boxers, I was
Mm,
thinking about how important, oftentimes we get stuck into the actual physical movements of whatever sport we're in, but
mhm,
oftentimes we forget how critical the mental part is.
mm,
And, I was blessed to have Steve Fisher as my high school coach who coached the Fab Five in Michigan and coached Kawhi Leonard at San Diego State, and I had him for 3 years as a high school student. And the biggest part to me that you never know as you're going through the process what's actually being drummed into your mental focus. And for me, it was mental toughness, extra effort. And
mm,
we saw that everywhere, every day for 3 straight years. And unbeknownst to me, how much that just a mental part where it comes a point where you get to a challenge and it's not physical anymore, it becomes mental. And we found that out when we played against Detroit, that they were no better than we were. In fact, we were more physically gifted, but we just weren't
mhm,
mentally tough enough to get over that hump. And
mm,
so when I think about, having a chance to live my dreams, meet so many people that were critical in my development growing up, and having a chance to actually meet them and chop it up with them is something that could only come through me being able to be a student athlete. And I tell the young folks now, yeah, your jump shot could be tight. You could run 109 flat, but it doesn't matter if you're not articulate and on an intellectual level where you can be able to, con- consider yourself worthy of not just the accolades of being sports, but being a human being that has something worthy to say.